Hello everyone, and I thought I'd share with you some of the new features of the upcoming DC-3. So let's just jump right in, shall we? I'll just go and fly, and we're in the cockpit. So from here you can kind of see how everything's laid out in the cockpit, and all of these six-pack instruments are functional, as well as the center compass. But it's got a few more functions. The yokes actually move along with your control surfaces, so it's kind of a neat thing. And then if we start the engines, got a nice stereo sound. So if you're looking for some kind of indicator as to what's going on inside the cockpit, you can see that as you move your throttle levers also move. So it's one of the new features we have here. Plus the blue is for flaps. If I put my flaps down, the blue lever goes down. You can see the flaps are moving down there. Let's put them back up. Same thing with the gear. Right now, the plane's not physical because I haven't let the brakes off. But so if I raise the gear, the red goes up. So if you're in flight and what you see is up, that means no flaps, no gear. Right there, that means flaps and gear are down. So you can see the gear coming down there. It's also got a nice gear animation. So I'll show you one more little feature of this plane. I'm going to stop the engines. You'll see why I'm doing that in a minute. So I exit the plane, and let's say you want to put a passenger in, or maybe you are a passenger. So the easiest way is if you click this door. Once it fully opens, then the plane now actually becomes walkable. It's only walkable when that door is open and we're on or you have the engines off. So once inside, you can either just cam to one of these front two rows. You can see these are sittable. Or if you're already in the pilot seat, then your passenger can just click fly and they end up in one of these seats here. But that's not the only feature. Your passenger is able to click on the plane and then they can choose a new seat. And they can do this at any time during the flight. So, see, the other thing about this is, now he just chose 6C. If you try it again, it tells you the seat is occupied, and that will also happen if you have another person or more than one other person who are in here. So if I try to do 6C, it tells me it's occupied if there's somebody else there. We've pretty much debugged this so it doesn't end up having two people sit in the same seat. But of course, with Second Life, you never know. If you want to stay in mouse look, you just have to press the Alt, hold down the Alt key while you do this. So now I'm in 4B. So that's pretty much the extent of the seating feature. But what happens is, once you click this door again, it gets rid of the resed stairs, and now it's no longer walkable. The plane is solid for flight. So the other thing that happens is if you forget that these stairs have been resed, and then if you start the plane, once the plane goes physical, which we have to take the brakes off, then this thing should auto-delete just like that. So you might have to remember to close your door. But as a very last resort, once the plane gets about 20 meters away from the stairway, it will auto-delete. So that's just a little quick look at some of the new features in the DC-3, which I've had an enormous amount of fun developing, so I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by.